Hi guys, we are starting a series on create a large language model from scratch with Python. This is our part 2. Let's start. If you not see the first part, see on this channel Code with Hafiz, and this is the second part of create a large language model from scratch with Python. Let's begin. I just create in my LLM folder. I create another new folder LLM underscore from underscore scratch. In this folder, what I am doing, I am going to use some files. Let's see. Open this. Still this is empty. As you see in this LLM from scratch, I have a file which I just created, plain underscore text.txt. When I open this file, you will see the text which I am going to use in my LLM model. As you see, let's close this, and I am going to create another file with extension ipynb. As you see, I created a file with name LLM hyphen from hyphen scratch dot Jupyter source file, and I am going to open in my Google Colab. Let's open in Google Colab. As you see, I open this file LLM from hyphen from scratch dot ipynb with extension. Here I am going to upload files. Wait for a few moments, and here I am going to upload my files. The file is plain text. Open. You see our file is uploaded here. Okay, let's update the name of this. I am getting .text .txt two times. Let's remove the first txt. This is autobase created the txt file for us. Let's solve this problem first. I come back to my folder, and here I am going to rename this. Press enter, and I am going to close this, and in my Google Colab I am going to remove this, delete file this. Okay, and then I am going to upload my file again, plain underscore text. As you see, our file is uploading. So what is our next step? What we are going to do here, we are going to use some Python code to read this file, txt file. What we do, we'll open plain underscore txt, and the next parameter for open function is I'm going to read this file and encoding UTF-8. Don't take tension, I will understand you each and every step. And the next line, what I am going to do, and what I am going to do next, I am going to create a variable text and f dot read as file f, and f dot read, and I'm going to print this length of this text, plain underscore txt dot txt, and let's run this. You see the length of file 249921, the length of text. Let's understand first what I am going to do here. On the first line, this line, on this line, I am going to read using the read mode with specific encoding UTF-8, and I am going to assign to the variable f. So basically this whole line is opening a file with name plain underscore text.txt with mode of read and with specified encoding UTF-8, and also I assigning to variable f. And the next line here, this line reads the entire contents of the file using this read method of the file object f. This will read the text as a string and assign it to the variable text. So this line is doing what? This line reads the entire content. This line reads the entire content of the file using the read method of the file object f. In this case, text. This will read text as a string and assign it to the variable text. And this line is doing what? This line prints out the list of unique characters obtained in the this line will calculate the size of the vocabulary, the total number of unique characters. For example, in this text, it uses the length function you see here to determine the length of characters list which contains unique characters and assign it to the variable I am going to create next here to variable this vocabulary to another variable in future. So till now this function, this print line is doing what? This will print out the size of the vocabulary, the total number of unique character in the text, and by using the length function to determine the length of the character list which contains unique characters. So let's execute this one more time. As you see, I am getting 249921 unique characters in the text. I will do next what with this text. I am going to print the first 400 character from start to 400 character, first 400 character of this text. Let's execute this, and this will give me the length of 400 character. And if I pass this part text, just this, copy and print here from this text, I want the first 400 characters. Let's execute this. You see the first 400 characters I am getting from this text. And what will I next do with this text? I am going to comment these two lines, and I am going to create a variable character, and I am going to pass using set method this text and this will give me the unique text, and I am also going to pass into sorted, and this will give me the sorted list print chairs characters. Let's execute this. You see, I am getting the list of unique characters. As you see here, I am getting a unique characters list. On the next step, and the next task, when I get this list of characters, unique characters, and I am going to, let's print the length of this, print the length of character. Let's comment this line, execute this. As you see, I am getting 91 unique characters in this text. So basically my next task is to convert this text, these characters to integers. So for that I am going to use tokenizer. The technique which I am going to use basically to convert the characters to integer using tokenizer encoding and decoding. As you know, I am going to implement here. So I am going to comment this line as well and save this. On the next line, what I am going to do, I am going to convert the string to int variable, and inside this I am going to use what, for I ch. Let's write for I ch in enumerate characters, and I am going to pass to, don't worry, I am going to understand what I am doing in this line. First understand this line, what I am going to do here. In this line of Python code creates a dictionary string underscore to underscore int, and that maps each unique characters in the chess variable of list chess, which have list of unique characters corresponding to index, and this enumerate character, this part of the code iterates over each element character list, providing both index will be stored into I and the character ch in each iteration. So basically this enumerate, this part of the code iterate over each element in the characters list, providing both the index into I and the character ch in each iteration. And this whole dictionary, this is known as this is the dictionary comprehension that iterates over the enumerated characters. In our case is chess. For each character ch and its corresponding index into I, it's create a key value pair. This whole will create key value pair in the dictionary where the ch is the key and the index is I, is the value of index. So This whole assign the resulting dictionary to the variable string underscore to underscore int. So let's write next line for our LLM from scratch model. Guys, if you like, don't forget to like and subscribe. If any doubt in your mind till now, please comment it. I am here. I will solve your problems. Let's write code. And then I am going to create another variable. This will also store dictionary into string, and I'm going to use what for ich in enumerate from chairs, and this will store to what ich. I am going to use another dictionary comprehension, and I am going to use in code, and I am going to use lambda function here. Inside this I am going to pass string to int, and I am going to pass c for c in s, and then going to decode this using lambda, again lambda function, anonymous function of Python lambda, and I am going to store the result. I am going to use the dot join. Don't worry, I will understand you each and every step of this whole code, what I am doing in my case for I in L. And let's understand all these three lines what I am doing. I'm going to create, and this join is basically a function, and I am going to pass into a function. Let's understand all three lines. Let's understand the first line, int underscore to underscore string. This line is going to create a dictionary and going to store this dictionary with name into underscore string, where integer indicates from 0 to length characters -1 are mapped to the corresponding characters in the characters list. It uses a dictionary comprehension enumerate and to iterate over each character ch from in character list, iterate each characters from this list along with its index. What I am going to do here, this line will create us what, create a dictionary with name in underscore to underscore string, where integer indices from 0 to length characters -1 are mapped to the corresponding character in the character list. And this in this list comprehension dictionary comprehension code, I am using enumerate. This dictionary comprehension enumerate function to iterate, this will iterate our each characters ch in character list along with its index I. So this on the next line, this in code, this line defines an anonymous function. this is anonymous function lambda, and this function takes a string s as input and returns a list of integer. This lambda function is taking input string s as input and returns a list of integers. So each character c, for c in s, as you see, for c in s, for each character c in the input string s is looked up in the string underscore to underscore int dictionary, and the corresponding integer index is added to the output list. So on the next line I am going to use one more time anonymous function decode. This function takes a list of integer L as input and returns a string. Each integer I in the input list L is looked up into underscore string dictionary, and the corresponding characters is added to a list. Finally, the characters are joined together to form a string. So basically, these encoding and decoding functions are commonly used in text processing tasks, specifically when dealing with machine learning models that require numerical inputs. The encode function converts string into sequences of integer, while the decode function converts sequences of integers back into strings, allowing for easy manipulation and processing of text data in numerical form. So what I am doing here, I hope you will understand it. If any doubt in your mind, guys, please comment it, guys, and don't forget to subscribe and like, and we will see each and every step of this LLM from scratch. Till now, I hope this will be pretty much for you. My task is to understand you how to create LLM from scratch to you guys in easy and simple way. So till now, for today, this is pretty much. We will see the next step in our upcoming videos. Stay with us. Thanks for watching.